Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now. Just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach...
Marmouche! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Marmouche is offering a wry smile there.
Egypt with the corner, they're first. And that's been drilled in. Can he finish?
Marmouche made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Cote, is a player, Peter, who really seems to have found his place. He's been described as the complete midfielder, with physicality, energy, quality, protecting his defence, and he plays an important hand in moves forward. You really can't be asking...
And the finish! Still goalless at the moment. Fofana. Takes the shot! He's got away with one there. Ivory Coast looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of balls.
Shot, surely! Fofana. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. El Neni. And a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Doué and Kessié. Oh, good-looking ball. Ahmad tries to play it through. Now it's Pepe. Pepe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And Marmouche! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Deftly away. Doué. Ahmad. And it's Fofana.
There will be 1 minute at a
Pepe.
time.
Oh, this looks sharp. Marmouche. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Shapes to shoot! the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 49 minutes is number 11.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Passes coming off in quick succession here. El-Neni. Mustafa Mohamed. Marmoush. Kosunu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ahmad. And that's a throw-in. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally...
Marmoush! Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. That'll be a throw-in. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Opts for safety. Egypt are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Egypt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hegazi, not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. He's shifting through the gears here. Guessol, that's a shade optimistic.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 11.
Egypt
Number
are
17.
able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Kessié.
Ivory Coast really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Egypt clearly now in lead preservation mode. Egypt close now to seeing this one through to the end. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kosunu. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Egypt are looking more impressive with every step. It is very much a story of onwards and upwards. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was